Good evening, everyone, and we're coming to you from the San Agustin Gym inside Colegio San Agustin in Makati City as we bring you continuing action here in the Hump Day Basketball Season 9 semifinal round. And it's brought to you by Molded Craft, Farmer June, Grape Hair Salon for Hair Studio for men and women, and ECX Elite Athletics. Diego Del Paz bringing you the action between ECX Elite Athletics and BAGWINGS. And we're about to begin this matchup shortly. So, a recap of these two teams' last meetings here in the elimination round. Back in May 6, BAGWINGS winning over ECX 75-74. Vic Empress leading the way for BAGWINGS with 27.6 rebounds on 9 for 20 shooting from the field, while ECX Elite Athletics was able to pull one back against BAGWINGS in their last meeting last July. Won Jeron Lontok, 22 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists in that victory. And again, the winner of this matchup between ECX Elite Athletics and BAGWINGS will take on Padrino Sway as we will crown a new champion next Wednesday. Jeron Lontok will be jumping it up with Nico Corrales, and we are underway here in the second semifinals matchup. Lontok sends it out. Grape now in the hands of Patrick Mayo. Back to Mike Grape. They send it to the corner. Baseline J. Opening two-pointer for ECX Elite Athletics, courtesy of MJ Bayang, who's on the starting five together with Michael Grape, Jeron Lontok, Patrick Mayo, and Jeremy Meneses. We got a foul on the play called against ECX Elite Athletics. And starting five for BAGWINGS, You've got Miko Corrales, Pao Fernandez, Mike Menez, Gino Bailon, and Borgi Torre. Torre to Pao Fernandez, a master of that three-point shot, but airballs that last shot. Great recovery from Gino Bailon, and a steal by Corrales, trying to go back to back, but Jeremy Meneses with the stop. Grape, 14 on the shot clock. They move it around to MJ Bayang. Mayo with 7 on the shot clock. They swing it to Grape. Grape, baseline J, connects! And it's now 4-2. 2-point lead here for ECX Elite Athletics. And a steal by Jeron Lontok. Lontok attacks, goes 1-on-1 against Miko Corrales, and the stop by Bagwings there. Duty foul by Miko Corrales. Lontok. First free throw, no good. And this season, Jeron Lontok has been the do-it-all workhorse here. 18.1 points per game, 14.5 rebounds, and 6.9 assists per game, appearing in 10 games this season for ECX. And Lontok gets called for the foul in the subsequent play. Fernandez sends it to the corner. 3 on the way. Corrales left it short. Bagwings resets. Recycles with 10 on the shot clock. Ball with Borgi Torre. Torre backing down Jeron Lontok. Torre leaves an elbow, and an offensive foul is called on Torre. And Lontok a little shaken and stirred, just like a James Bond martini. But he shook it off, just like Taylor Swift. Grape. 16 on the shot clock for ECX. Mayo inside the arc, misses that one. Corrales gets the rebound. Pao Fernandez surveying the floor. Fernandez sticks it himself. Poked away by MJ Bayang. Miko Corrales sends it out. Mike Menez. And throws it away. Lontok gets a loose ball. Lontok spins. Lost the leather. And now Bagwings to their front court. Pao Fernandez. It gets tied up there by MJ Bayang. And possession will go the way of Bagwings. Torre with the sideline inbound. Shot clock at 15. Corrales attacking right. And there's a foul on the play. There'll be 2 shots. That will send Miko Corrales at the free throw line this season, averaging 7.3 points, 7.4 rebounds, and nearly an assist per ball game. Corrales makes the first. Corrales will make the second. 1-point lead here for ECX. Grape. Dayang. They tried to go to Lontok, but it's poked away by Borgi Torre. Torre waits for some reinforcements and found one in Miko Corrales, and he got fouled. Oh, it's a turnover against Miko Corrales. Grape to Mayo. Mayo couldn't hit that jumper. Mayo offensive rebound. Shot clock down to 10. Grape pulls back. 6 on the shot clock. What a play from MJ Bayang. Gets that layup on that drive to the hole from the baseline. 6-3 is our tally. Pau Fernandez steps back, launches the three, off the glass and in. Pau Fernandez with his first three-pointer of the ball game. Fernandez this season averaging 13.6 points, 5.5 rebounds, and he is a 31% three-point shooter at that. Jeremy Meneses caught his defender, Mike Menes, flying, and he gets called for the foul. Referee say that it's not the act of shooting, so it will be a baseline inbound here for ECX. Grape. Lonto showing he's got some range. Off to the left. Rebound, Miko Corrales. Torre. Stop and pop three. Left it short. Long rebound by Patrick Mayo. Grape. No numbers yet. Finds Lontok. Lontok tried to send it to Meneses, but it's a kickball violation against Borgi Torre. 5 minutes and 16 left here in the opening period, and we will have our mandatory substitution. But first, we got a timeout called by BAGWINGS, and we are tied at 6-all at the moment. We'll be back in a moment. Five minutes and 16 remaining here in the opening period. ECX Elite Athletics retain possession here, and it's an air ball for Miguel Ligot. So it's only Michael Grape. Okay, so it's a four-man swap there for ECX. It's a five-man switch there for BAGWINGS. Opening basket there for BAGWINGS is Carlo Franco. Or check that was Francis Arenas. And that lead swings the way of BAGWINGS. Arenas at the line where he is an 83.9% free throw shooter. Coolly, calmly, and collectedly, averaging 17.8 points per game to go along with 2.9 rebounds and 3.1 assists. Aboboto now with Ligot. Baseline jumper, and it goes through for ECX. That last basket by Justin Katigbak. Arenas attacks. Arenas could make that. And now ECX on the run. Ralph Dinos lost the basketball on the way up. Macalzo. Forward pass. A nice find downstairs to Francis Arenas. Under 4 minutes to go here in the opening period, and it's a 3-point lead for BAGWINGS. So the question is, how will ECX move without Jeron Lontok? Oh, what a find there for Carlo Aboboto. And knocks it in from inside the keyhole. Down to a 1-point lead here for BAGWINGS. And remember, these two squads split their assignments, and their first elimination round game back in May 6 went down the wire. Francis Arenas, baseline jumper, and he gets a triple B, the bump, the bucket, and the chance for the bonus. Three minutes and 17 left here in the first quarter. Bonus won't go through for Arenas. 3 minutes and 10 remaining. ECX Elite Athletics down 3. Cutting back, attacks. Cutting back! Such English on that layup. It's now down to a 1-point ball game, 13-12. Adlawan, nice zip pass inside. Raul Bacalzo with the layup. Playing coach Michael Grape calls timeout for ECX Elite Athletics. They're down by 3 at the moment, 15-12. Action continues here inside CSA Makati as ECX Elite Athletics down by 3 at the moment and forces BAGWINGS to their last foul to give. Seconds on the shot clock. ECX trying to find an opening here. They go to Mayo. Mayo with a cross-court pass to Katig back. Launches the three. Bingo time for ECX Elite Athletics to tie the ball game at 15. 2 minutes and 12 remaining. It's as close as it could get. Again, the winner of this matchup will face Padrino Sway to determine a new champion here in Hump Day basketball. Shot clock down to 7. Franco, nice find inside as Vic Epres slips through for that reverse. Cutting back. Gave it up here. Now with Raul Bacalzo. Archet, take that Miguel Ligot. And Mayo could not make that jumper. Francis Arenas attacking, gets 3, white shirts. Arenas nearly made that layup. And now Carlo Boboto slowing things down. A minute and 20 left here in the opener. Ligot trying to make a move here. 10 on the shot clock. Ligot to cutting back. They swing the ball around and tapped away by Raul Bacalzo. Shot clock down to 14. And a traveling violation called against ECX. They're down by 2 points at the moment, 17-15. Under a minute to go here in the opening period. Epres. Now with Carlo Franco. They feed the ball inside. So that's Raul Bacalzo getting fouled on the play. And they will call it against Patrick Mayo. 2 free throws on the way here for Raul Bacalzo. Both teams will give free throws to their respective opponent on every foul the rest of the way. Bacalzo hits the first of two to make this a 3-point ball game. Bacalzo 2 out of 2. Ligot slowing things down. Changes pace, changes direction. Gave it up here to Ralph Binos. Binos misses from point blank. There's a foul against Binos. That will be 2 shots for Carlo Franco. First free throw rolls out for Carlo Franco. Franco this season averaging 3.4 points, 3.2 rebounds, and 1.2 assists. First foul on the play, that would be 2 shots for ECX. And that will be Carlo Aboboto now to the free throw line. First of 2 won't go through. And now Aboboto trying to manage a split, and he does. 28.5 seconds remaining here in the first period. Arenas trying to make a move here. Franco now feeds it inside. Vic Epres couldn't make that shot. Ligot lost the basketball momentarily and gives it up to Patrick Mayo. Mayo tried to go for the drive and kick, and that would be 2 free throws for Mayo. And that's that last foul was called against Vic Epres. 4.6 seconds remaining here in the period, and Mayo's 2 free throws could cut this deficit down to 1. Mayo hits the first. Mayo hits both. And BAGWINGS will call timeout to draw up the last play of the first quarter. We'll be right back with more action from Hump Day Basketball Season 9 semifinals. .6 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Last play here for BAGWINGS. The runner, and it's a miss for Vic Epres. After 1, it's a 1-point advantage for BAGWINGS over ECX Elite Athletics 19-18. We'll be back with second quarter of action here in this semifinal matchup between ECX and BAGWINGS, only on Hump Day Basketball Season 9. Second quarter of action is now underway between ECX Elite Athletics and BAGWINGS. Here in Hump Day Basketball Season 9 semifinals. And it's brought to you by Molded Craft Farmer June Grappe Hair Studio for men and women and ECX Athletics. And it's a 1-point advantage for BAGWINGS over ECX Elite Athletics, 19-18. This is Diago Del Paz bringing you the action from the San Agustin Sports Center, CSA Makati. Torre fakes, fires, and Lontok didn't even close out on him. And Torre misses that shot. It's off of Jeron Lontok, and ball goes back to BAGWINGS. Quick look at our stats from the first quarter of action. ECX Elite Athletics shooting 7 for 14, while BAGWINGS shooting 7 for 15. Straight away three, Pao Fernandez. He puts a pow in Kapow. And again, a dead-eye shooter from beyond the arc. 4-point lead here for BAGWINGS. 8 minutes and 44 left before the intermission. And for those just tuning in, we will have a new Hump Day basketball champion after Padrinos Way knocked out defending champion Modern Fox in the first of two semifinals games earlier, 87-69. At the free throw line for ECX Elite Athletics, that's MJ Bayang. Knocks down the first, trying to cut this deficit in half, but couldn't do so. Bayang gets his own miss, and there's a collision between Corrales and Bayang. Pushing foul called against Miko Corrales. That's the second team foul against ECX Elite, or check that on BAGWINGS. 14 on the shot clock. Grappe goes cross court there to Ralph Binos. Lontok. Grappe. Back to Binos at the corner. Drive to the hole. Collision. Wow, Borgi Torre giving up his body on that play. BAGWINGS had an opportunity to extend their lead to a high of 6. So far, neither team having a lead higher than 4 points. Borgi Torre short on the 3. Binos taps it to Grappe. Grappe to Jeron Lontok. Lontok gave it up. Baseline J won't go through for MJ Bayang. And there's a foul on the play against Pao Fernandez. Baseline inbound here for ECX. They go to Grappe. They swing it to Binos. Lontok tried to go for the extra pass. Borgi Torre gets a steal. Lontok holding on to his left wrist. Pao Fernandez heading the 3-on-2. The miss, but the recovery by Pao Fernandez and the score. And Jeron Lontok still favoring that left wrist. Seven minutes and 30 left here in the second period. And that is not a good sign for ECX Elite Athletics. If Lontok continues to favor that left wrist. Lontok trying to receive the ball against Pao Fernandez. 14 on the shot clock, and there's a foul against Pao Fernandez. A little too close for comfort there. And that is the 4th team foul, by the way, for BAGWINGS. Next foul and beyond will give 2 free throws for ECX Elite Athletics. They go to Lontok with 9 on the shot clock. Cross-court pass. Binos for 3. Pow! And it's down to a 2-point ball game. 24-22. 7 minutes left here in the second. There's a foul on the play against Ralph Binos. A holding variety at that. That's just team foul number 2 against ECX. .16 on the shot clock for BAGWINGS. Torre the inbound. Corrales straight away three. Left it short. Lonto. Out that pass to Binos. Nice touch pass. Jeremy Meneses with the inside hand finish. Breakaway layup there for ECX as they tie the ball game at 24. Paul Fernandez goes back. Gets fouled. It's starting to get physical here. MJ Bayang called for that last foul. Side out here for Bagwings. ECX with one foul to give. Bagwings already in penalty. Torre asking for the screen. Now makes a move. Gives it to Paul Fernandez at the left wing. Baseline drive. Fernandez overshoots the mark. Loose ball recovered by Corrales. Shot is an air ball. And Paul Fernandez misses that shot under goal. It's first a shot clock violation on Bagwings. Helter Skelter last play for the orange shirts. ECX Elite Athletics can regain the lead right here. Grape to Lontok. Going downhill. Lontok got some contact there. But Lontok again getting the offensive rebound and put back combo meal. Lead back to ECX. Binos gets a tap. Meneses completes a steal. Grape to Jeremy Meneses. Baseline drive. Meneses up and under move for a 4-point lead for ECX Elite Athletics. 28-24. Torre crosses the timeline. Leave it up here to Gino Bailon. Back to Torre. Torre launches the three from straight away. Bingo time for Bagwings. 5 minutes and 10 remaining here in the second quarter. And we will have our mandatory swaps midway through the second quarter. And this is what you call Hump Day Basketball Season 9 Playoff Basketball. Five minutes and 10 remaining here in the period. Miguel Ligot joins Justin Katigbak, Jaron Lontok, Ralph Binos, and I believe that's Carlo Aboboto. ECX nearly threw the ball away. Ligot. They swing it around. Binos now inside to Carlo Aboboto. Aboboto spins but couldn't make that shot. There's a foul on that play and it will stay with ECX, and that will be two free throws now as Bagwings already in penalty. Four minutes, 48 left here in the second. ECX Elite Athletics hanging by a thread with a 1-point lead here, 28-27. And that'll be two free throws on the way for ECX Elite Athletics.
What a game!
So now it will be Jaron Lontok going to the line for two shots, but right now Bagwings, they're contesting that last foul was an offensive foul. But referees say it was a loose ball foul. So referees, they will talk this over. More than halfway through here in the second quarter.
Yan.
Okay, so it's a foul against Vic Epres. That's his second foul, and it is a loose ball foul, so it will be 2 shots here for Jeron Lontok. Lontok short on the first. This one to make this a 2-point ball game, misses it. Vic Epres gets a rebound. So Bagwings early in the penalty here in the second quarter. Arenas, lefty 3, left it short. Rebound secured here by ECX. Lontok attacking. Lontok gets the right-handed finish. Jeron Lontok makes this a 3-point ball game for ECX, 30-27. Arenas surveying the floor. Bacalzo at the corner. Launches the 3. Left it short. Ball rebounded by Ligot. Binos attacking. Binos off the glass. Makes this a 5-point lead. 32-27. Epres launches the long 3 in the face of Lontok but couldn't make it. ECX quickly on the run. Now they go to Lontok. Lontok defended by Epres. Lontok swings it to Binos. Binos long 2. Couldn't hit it. Long rebound goes back to Ralph Binos. Fresh 14 on the shot clock for ECX. Jeron Lontok double teamed. Shot clock down to 6. Lontok, hook shot, fouled, and he will go to the line for another pair. Jeron Lontok so far in this ball game, 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Can he break this cold spell? And Lontok finally hits his first free throw of the game. Now 1 for 5. Lontok goes 2 out of 2. So ECX 4 out of 10 as a team from the free throw line. Arenas making his move, but there is a foul on the play. And that was the last foul to give for ECX. And that was given up by Justin Katigba. Baseline inbound there for Bagwings. They go downstairs. That's a miss by Raul Bacalzo. And the putback is good for Gabe Adlawan. Under 3 minutes to go here in the second. Lontok from inside the keyhole. Whips up an air ball. Great save from Carlo Aboboto. Lontok gets fouled. He will head to the line for another pair. Jeron Lontok heading to the line. 2 out of 6 earlier, now 2 out of 7. Now 3 out of 8 from the free throw line in total. 2 minutes and 40 left in the second. Arenas looking. Adlawan sets a screen for Arenas. What a play and what a change in direction and pace. Francis Arenas gets the right-hander to go. Lontok quickly. Oh, and the ball hooked loose from the hands of Carlo Boboto. Vic Epres. Now they go back to Arenas. Shot clock down to 14. Arenas calling for the play. Arenas launches the three. Won't go through. Long rebound by Jeron Lontok. Lontok against four orange shirts. Not a problem for Jeron Lontok. A minute and 50 left here in the second period. 37-31. Franco to Arenas. Dangerous pass there. It's off of Francis Arenas. Nifty stop right there from ECX. Ralph Binos to Katigbak. Miguel Ligot. They swing it around. And a miss by Binos on that rainbow shot. Old Bacalzo. That was a bullet pass to Arenas. And there's an offensive foul called against Francis Arenas. Six-point lead here for ECX Elite Athletics against BAGWINGS. Tense moments here as we are halfway through in deciding which team will face Padrinos Way in the final, and ECX Elite Athletics extend their lead. It's now 39-31, an 8-point advantage. BAGWINGS will call this timeout. .109 left here in the second quarter. BAGWINGS trying to find an answer for this ECX rally. Oh, and there's a tough foul called against Jeron Lontok. And it sent Vic Epres sprawling to the ground. Two free throws on the way for Epres and knocks down that first free throw. That's the first point scored for BAGWINGS in about a hot minute. 2 for 2 for Vic Epres, top performer here for BAGWINGS this season. Epres this season averaging 18.8 points and 5.8 rebounds. Katigbak couldn't hit that three. Vic Epres to the front court. No numbers yet. Gives it up to Bacalzo. Bacalzo shovel pass. Gabe Adlawan airballs that three. Justin Katigbak gets the rebound. And now Jeron Lontok. Hesitation move. Lost the basketball. And now BAGWINGS to the front court. 3-on-2. They go to Arenas. That is a hoop. Harm and three-point play the hard way for BAGWINGS. Timeout called here by ECX Elite Athletics to try and stop this rally. 26.6 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Bonus free throw here for Francis Arenas. And Arenas couldn't capitalize. Rebound by Carlo Boboto. Shot clock is off here for ECX Elite Athletics as they will take the final shot of the first half. They swing it around. Ralph Binos short on the three. Binos gets his own miss. Miguel Ligot. 7, 6, 5, 4. Still with him. And Jeron Lontok got caught watching the paint dry downstairs. If the floor was lava, he would have been burnt. 2.3 seconds left. Arenas from half court. Nearly made it. And at the halftime break, it's a 4-point advantage for ECX Elite Athletics over BAGWINGS, 39-35 in a close matchup here in Hump Day Basketball Season 9 semifinals. We'll be back with the third quarter of action. Action continues here in Hump Day Basketball Season 9 semifinals. ECX Elite Athletics leading BAGWINGS by 4 points, 39-35. This is the Agada Pass bringing you the action from the San Agustin Sports Center in CSA Makati. A quick look at our comparative stats so far. For ECX, they are shooting 15 out of 31, while BAGWINGS shooting 13 out of 33 from the field. So far, rebounding battle won by ECX, 24-15. Also sharing the ball a lot better, 11-6. But BAGWINGS getting the better of ECX on defense, 7-3 in terms of steals. And of course, ECX turned the ball over a bit more times, 10-5. And our leaders so far for both squads.
Oh, nice.
So far, it's Jeron Lontok leading ECX with 9 points. Justin Katigbak with 7. And MJ Bayang with 5. For BAGWINGS, they are led by Francis Arenas with 11, Pao Fernandez with 8, and Vic Epres with 4. Epres and Fernandez are both on the floor for Bagwings to start the third quarter, together with Francis Arenas, who just missed that shot, Borgi Torre, and Nico Corrales, as ECX doubles up on the scoring to start the third quarter. There's a foul called against ECX on that last sequence. Torre gave it up here to Corrales. Corrales, spin move to that right-handed finish. 43-39, back to a 4-point lead here for ECX. Grape, extra pass, jumper from the right wing, won't go through for ECX. Paul Fernandez hauls down the rebound off that MJ Bayang miss. Fernandez floats it up, and that is automatic for Pau Fernandez. Jeremy Meneses about to check back in for ECX. Aboboto kicks it out here to Ligot. Now to Lontok on top. And the jumper won't go through for Ligot. Francis Arenas. Out to Borgi Torre. Torre takes the handoff to Pau Fernandez. Now they go to Vic Epres. Shot clock down to 12. Epres marked by Carlo Aboboto. Torre flips it up and in over Lontok. And ECX Elite Athletics will call this timeout. 7 minutes and 29 remaining here in the third, as we are now tied at 43. Back in the action here for Hump Day Basketball Season 9 semifinals. Jeremy Meneses returns to the ball game during that timeout, possibly needing a bit of size. Oh! Vic Epres breaks away for that layup, and the lead goes back to Bagwings. Meneses had his pocket picked by Epres. Epres against MJ Bayang. Epres gets the hoop, the harm, the three-point play the hard way, and trying to upsize his combo meal special. Trying to make this a 5-point ball game. Bonus free throw missed by Epres. Six minutes and 35 left here in the third quarter. Straight away three off to the left. And now Bagwings trying to extend their advantage further. And a stop completed here by ECX. Nice find inside. Jeremy Meneses. And what a feed right there from Miguel Ligot. Down to a 2-point lead for Bagwings. Torre slipping through the defense. Torre had his shot sent away. Here's MJ Bayang. Bayang! He gets a triple B, the bump, the bucket, and the chance for the bonus. And more importantly, an attempt for ECX to regain the lead. Borgi Torre still trying to get that foul call from that last play. Bonus shot time here for MJ Bayang and for the lead here for ECX, and a miss. We remain tied at 47. Low scoring affair, high intensity and high drama here. Epres, 12 on the shot clock, goes downhill against Meneses, try to drop it off, and Meneses saves it to the wrong man in Raul Bacalzo. Shot clock down to 3, Bacalzo for 3, couldn't make it. Lontok pushing the pace, 3 on 2. Lontok gets the contact. Nice feed to Meneses for the deuce. But Jeron Lontok asking for some contact there. Epres, fly-by move, misses the 3. Epres saves it to the wrong man in Jeron Lontok. Lontok going downhill. Lontok. Oh, gets called for the offensive foul. And Borgi Torres still down on the ground. Borgi Torre more than shaken and stirred after that last play. Again, all of these teams, both of these teams, throwing everything, including the kitchen sink right here. 5:04 left here in the third quarter. Bagwings an opportunity to tie this ball game here in this upcoming possession. Epres surveying the floor, moves to the left, give it up to Torre. Torre with 12. Torre marked by Lontok, and whoa, away from the basketball. Carlo Boboto got called for that foul, trying to box out against Carlo Franco. Shot clock reset to 14. Epres attacking. Epres flips it up. No dice. Lontok, forward pass to Jeremy Meneses. Meneses passes it back to Ligot. Ligot launches and deals from the left wing. 4-point lead for ECX Elite Athletics. Torre, 14 on the shot clock. Pao Fernandez launches another 3. Hits the back rim. Lontok recovers the loose ball. Lontok slaloms through. And he gets called for traveling. Four minutes left here in the third. Torre hands it off to Epres. Long 2. No dice. Carlo Boboto with the rebound. This time ECX slowing things down. 15 on the shot clock. They tried to go for the zip pass to Meneses. Poked away but recovered by ECX. Cross-court pass to Lontok. Elbow 3. Off the mark. Raul Bacalzo with the rebound. Borgi Torre. Now up court. Torre zips it to Franco. Franco against Meneses. The miss. Pao Fernandez. Offensive rebound and putback combo meal. It's down to a 2-point ball game, 51-49. ECX trying to get tit for tat here. Oh, and Miguel Ligot, smooth as silk on that jumper. Back to a 4-point lead here for ECX. Bacalzo. Under 3 minutes to go here in the third. They go back to Torre. Pao Fernandez fakes, fires. Former teammates there with Meneses defending Fernandez. What a find from Lontok, but Jeremy Meneses must have lifted his pivot foot and gets called for traveling. 2 minutes and 36 remaining here in the third quarter. Bagwings, a golden opportunity to cut this deficit to as low as 1. Unfortunately, though, both of these teams not shooting well from beyond the arc. ECX 2 out of 10 from 3-point range. Bagwings not any better, 3 out of 18. Oh, Francis Arenas with the flamethrower to cut this deficit to 1. 2 minutes and 15 left here in the third. ECX hanging on by a thread. Ligot. They go to the corner. They go back to Ligot. Lontok. And it's 3 in the key again for Jaron Lontok. Under 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Third period of play. Win or go home time. Winner will face Padrinos Way next Wednesday in our winner-take-all final. Torre. 10 on the shot clock. Bacalzo launches a 3 and sticks it! Snake Eyes! The lead going back to Bagwings by 2, 55-53. A minute and 30 left here in the third. Jaron Lontok calling for the play. Lontok going downhill. Lontok had his pocket pick. There's a foul called. That was a duty foul by Carlo Aboboto. ECX Elite Athletics, though, already in penalty. A minute and 19 remaining. Okay, so right now our officials. Oh, they count that that 3-pointer earlier by Raul Bacalzo as a 2-pointer. So right now Arenas trying to make this a 2-point lead and hits it. A minute and 19 left here in the third period. ECX an opportunity to tie here. Ligot to Meneses. Back to Ligot. 3-pointer. Couldn't hit it for the lead. Carlo Aboboto picks up the scraps and gets the score downstairs. 55 all. A minute remaining. Arenas sends it out to Bacalzo for 3. And that one goes over the top. .8 seconds remaining in the third. Ligot to the front court. Shot clock at 15. The runner, the jumper, rolls out. This one for the lead. Arenas attacks. Arenas goes for the reverse. Bagwings regains the lead. Jaron Lontok slowing things down. 6-second difference between game and shot clock. Ligot gives it up to Aboboto. Ligot airballs it. Lontok saves it to Meneses. 2 on the shot clock. Aboboto! 1, 2, 3. 3 seconds left. Franco the runner misses that 3. Aboboto with the rebound, and that will be it for 3 quarters of play. And ECX Elite Athletics cut down their deficit to just, it's a 1-point lead rather for ECX Elite Athletics after 3, 58-57 against Bagwings. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter of action here in the Hump Day Basketball Season 9 semifinals when we return. This Hump Day Basketball Season 9 semifinals brought to you by Molded Craft, Farmer June, Grappa Hair Studio for men and women, and Elite Athletics. Carlo Aboboto bringing the flamethrowers here inside CSA Makati. 61-57 is our tally. And now Jeron Lontok. Aboboto could get that left to go. Lontok gets fouled. And that is a mini 6-0 run for ECX Elite Athletics to gain a 4-point advantage as we enter the fourth quarter, 61-57. Tiago Del Paz bringing you the action from courtside. You're live right now on Hump Day Basketball YouTube. And Jeron Lontok will head to the line for 2 shots. Right now, Jeron Lontok hits that first free throw. So far tonight, he is now 4 out of 9 from the free throw line. Now 4 out of 10. Rebound tracked down by Corrales, and Jeremy Meneses gets called for the foul. Francis Arenas back in the fold for BAGWINGS. Barely a minute gone by here in the fourth quarter. Arenas trying to make a move here. Shot clock down to 12. Torre killed his dribble. Carlo Franco launches and deals. He caught a body on that play. Now Lontok showing some range. Bang! Bang! Boom! That one is big and might have deflated BAGWINGS this early. 65-59. Torre attacks and Torre finishes. Lontok outlet pass. Nice find to Carlo Aboboto. See you later. And it's now 6-7, 61. 8 minutes and 35 remaining in this high-intensity matchup for the right to face Padrino's way for the title. Corrales gets the Epres rebound miss, and Meneses holds down the rebound off that Mico Corrales miss. Grape calling for the play. They go to Aboboto. Kicks it out to Lontok. Elbow 3. Yes, sir! And Jeron Lontok has gone loco. Timeout on the floor. It's now a 9-point advantage for ECX over BAGWINGS. Oh, what a game. What a game, what a game. Coming off this timeout by BAGWINGS, they're trying desperately to find answers here. They are down by 9, 70-61. Another stop by ECX. Aboboto attacking against 2 defenders. Couldn't sneak that one through. Francis Arenas to the front court. Arenas, the shovel pass outside. Epres for 3! And that one will stop the bleeding for BAGWINGS. ECX slowing things down. Ligot gives up to Grape. Short on the 3. Long rebound by Ligot. Ligot attacks. They go to Lontok. He was on fire. Continues to torch BAGWINGS on that one. And Grape Gets the poke and the steal completed by ECX. 9-point advantage for ECX. Lontok, another one. Oh my goodness! Jeron Lontok and Fuego. Lontok with his fourth three-pointer of the game. Epres attacks. Epres couldn't get the finish. And BAGWINGS just got deflated. Aboboto had the ball poked away by Borgitore. Cross-court pass. Can Lontok hit another one? He is insane! Throwing those three-pointers like Papa Shot shots in the arcade. 79-64. BAGWINGS calls timeout.
Sealed it.
6 minutes and 24 remaining here in the fourth and final period. Jeron Lontok, we know him as a slasher, as a mid-range master, but tonight showing us some range. 5 out of 7 from three-point land. 27 points already with 15 rebounds. You know, the usual Jeron Lontok, but with more long-range shooting. Grape to Lontok. Nice feed to Meneses. Tried to sneak the layup, but a stop by Borgitore. And an offensive foul was called against Carlo Aboboto. Five minutes and 50 left here in the fourth and final quarter. And by the way, that was Carlo Aboboto's fifth personal foul. And that will be it for him this evening, finishing with 15 points and 9 rebounds. But right now, ECX Elite Athletics in their groove here. Lontok feeds the ball inside. Meneses. And it's 3 in the key for Meneses. Five minutes and 20 remaining here in the final period. Hump Day Basketball Season 9 is brought to you by Molded Craft, Farmer June, Grape Hair Studio for Men and Women, and ECX Elite Athletics. Vic Epres, great stroke from downtown. It's now 79-6-7. Halfway through the fourth quarter, Lontok continues to make it rain. I know the rains are heavy outside, but it's raining here inside the San Agustin Sports Center. Pao Fernandez turns, fires, and nails it. 82-69. And Pao Fernandez gets teed up. And the frustration starting to boil here for BAGWINGS. And for Pao Fernandez, oh, that is it for Pao Fernandez. That's his fifth personal foul. And he will foul out of the ball game, finishing with 12 points, 4 rebounds, and shooting 2 out of 4 from 3-point range. Grape hits the technical. Ball possession will stay with ECX Elite Athletics. Four minutes and 30 left here in the fourth period. Binos to Grape, back to Binos. Binos, nice find, tried to find Meneses, but it's off of Borgi Torre as he interrupted that play from materializing. Shot clock at 12 for ECX Elite Athletics. Meneses to Grape. Extra pass, Binos, high arcer, no good. Big Epres with the rebound. Bacalzo, forward pass. Now Torres steps into a three, in and out. Epres, offensive rebound. They send it out here to Francis Arenas. Another three on the way. And drills it. And just like that, it's down to a 12-point ball game. Not a safe lead as of yet. We are down to the last 4 minutes of the fourth and final period. Ligot. Now they go downstairs. Meneses. Not enough English on that reverse. Lontok, triple teamed. And it's 3 in the key there for Jeron Lontok. (16 on the shot clock. Epres attacking. Epres flips it up and gets a foul on Lontok. For Jeron Lontok, that is his fourth personal foul. And that will send Vic Epres to the line, where he is 2 out of 3 from the stripe tonight. 14 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and 0 turnovers for Vic Epres. Three minutes and 37 left in this ball game. Again, the winner of this matchup will face Padrino Sway, which upset defending champion Modern Fox 87-69 in our earlier matchup. Epres goes 2 out of 2 from the line. ECX Elite Athletics. 3 minutes and 30 away from that date with Padrino Sway next Wednesday. Out of bounds after that miss from Miguel Ligot. Borgi Torre sends it forward. Oh, and that pass from Francis Arenas a little too high for Raul Bacalzo. ECX Elite Athletics trying to burn clock here. 10-point lead. They move the ball around. Jumper, and it's good. And that might be it. MJ Bayang with that early dagger. Midnight hours of this battle. And Francis Arenas had the ball stripped away by Miguel Ligot. Baseline inbound with 18 on the shot clock for BAGWINGS. Torre, 14 on the shot clock. They go to Vic Epres. Epres attacks and finishes with the left. 85-75, back to a 10-point ball game. There's a foul given up away from the play by Miko Corrales. That's team foul number 3 on BAGWINGS. So quick game reset here. Both teams with only one foul to give apiece. ECX, they still have 2 timeouts left, and BAGWINGS only with 1. Another foul away from the play by Corrales. And that will put BAGWINGS into the penalty. Aboboto. And it's a traveling violation on Carlo Aboboto. 2 minutes and 30 left here in the fourth. Torre to the front court to Arenas. Arenas to shovel pass to Bacalzo. Arenas for 3. Off the window and in! And it's down to a 7-point ball game. Lontok gets fouled by Arenas, and it will be 2 shots for Jeron Lontok. This evening, he is 4 out of 10 from the free throw line. If there's one, shall we say, weakness in the armor here for Jeron Lontok, and it's his free throw shooting. 5 out of 12 from the line, a shade under 50%. Torre, Bacalzo, Gonzalez straight away 3. No good for Corrales. Under the last 2 minutes of this game, and ECX Elite Athletics holding on to an 8-point lead. Lontok. 7 on the shot clock. Lontok for 3. Bounces out. Epres gets a rebound. Epres. Bacalzo for 3. Yes, sirree! 86-81. 5-point ball game. ECX calls their penultimate timeout. 1 minute and 31 remaining in the fourth. A minute and 25 remaining here in the final period. Lontok, now at the post, triple teamed. Shot clock down to 9. Lontok lost the basketball. Borgi Torre gets the steal. Now BAGWINGS down 5. Oh, what a rejection! Jeremy Meneses sends it away. Raul Bacalzo left falling on the ground. And Jeron Lontok needing to get subbed here. And looks like he got poked in the eye during that scramble play where he got triple teamed. .103 left here in the final frame. 5 points is the ECX lead. Not safe by any space of the imagination. Bacalzo long 2. Wedgie! What are the odds of that one? Under a minute left. And ball possession will go the way of ECX. And what a way for you to miss that shot. .7 seconds remaining here in the final period. Baseline inbound here for BAGWINGS rather. Now Borgi Torre will trigger the inbound. They go back to Bacalzo. Epres, well defended here. 9 on the shot clock. Epres double team. There's a foul called, and that was the last foul to give for ECX. And they call it against Meneses. Under 50 seconds remaining. So will ECX foul, or will they allow the roll of the dice here? Torre, 14 on the shot clock. Arena straight away 3. They say it's a long 2. So one referee says it's a 2, one says it's a 3, but it's credited only as a 2. 86-83. Abebeto throws it away to Epres. 35 seconds left. Epres attacks. Rejected. Epres recovers and scores. 1 point ball game. 86-85. Long talk to Meneses, and he gets fouled by Borgi Torre. 26.9 seconds remaining. ECX led by as much as 15 earlier. And it's down to 1 point. .9 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Meneses at the pressure cooker. Oh! Sorry miss for Jeremy Meneses. This one to make this a 2-point lead. Both teams still have a timeout remaining. Meneses airballs it. And BAGWINGS can call a timeout here. And BAGWINGS will burn their final timeout and possibly advance to the front court. We'll be right back for the final 26.9 seconds of this Hump Day Basketball Season 9 semifinal matchup. We're in for some high drama here. Hump Day Basketball Season 9 semifinals. Is it BAGWINGS or will it be ECX? Bacalzo rises, misses that jumper. 19 seconds left, and the ball will go back to ECX. 18.3 seconds remaining. And now Jeron Lontok showing some signs of cramps here. So let's see whether Bagwings will give up the foul here, or will they play this one out? Lontok subbed out. Drop it to trigger the inbound. They go to Meneses. Forward pass to Aboboto. So let's see. Our officials, they will talk this over. So our officials, they will talk this one through. So let's see if it will fall, if they could call it under criteria 3 under unsportsmanlike fouls, or will they call it as a regular foul? And they will just call it as a regular foul. So it will be Jeremy Meneses heading to the line, as earlier Aboboto was already ahead of the pack. Meneses earlier went 0 for 2 from the line. As a team, ECX is 10 out of 22 from the free throw line. Meneses in and out. 0 for 3 on consecutive trips to the free throw line. No more timeouts for Bagwings. They need to advance it quickly. Meneses misses both. 10 seconds left. Bacalzo, forward pass, stolen away. MJ Bayang will be sent to the line. And the foul was given up by Borgi Torre. So Bayang virtually got speared on that last foul. And he's trying to still catch his breath. So it will be MJ Bayang going to the free throw line for 2. Jeron Lontok returns to the fold for ECX. Here comes Bayang. ECX, by the way, 0 for 4 in their last 2 trips at the free throw line. Can MJ Bayang change the tide here? This season, Bayang is a 66.7% free throw shooter and misses that free throw. ECX 0 for 5 here in the last minute. Bayang makes the second. Torre forwards it to Bacalzo. 4 seconds left. Torre. Arenas attacks. Misses. Bayang with the rebound. And ECX Elite Athletics sets their date against Padrinos Way in the finals, beating Bagwings by the skin of their teeth, 87-85. They squandered a 15-point advantage here in the fourth quarter, but they pulled this one off. So next week, in our winner-take-all final, Padrinos Way against ECX Elite Athletics. Jaron Lontok, 31 points, 18 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block to lead the way for ECX Elite Athletics. For Bagwings, Francis Arenas with 24 and Vic Epres with 20, but those were all put to naught. Once again, Humphrey Basketball Season 9 is brought to you by Molded Craft, Farmer June, Grape Hair Studio for men and women, and ECX Athletics. On behalf of the hardworking crew behind the scenes here at Humphrey Basketball, my name is Diego Del Paz signing off for now. We will see you in the finals. Padrinos Way will take on ECX Elite Athletics next Wednesday.